Good evening. You're very welcome to the Three Treasures and Loving Kindness meditation. Now, I will record this and I will put it in the library. If you've got any questions, type them into the chat. And when we come to sharing the teaching and also sharing our experiences and thoughts, I won't record that. I'll just record the meditation itself so that you can do the meditation whenever you want. So you know that this month has been about longevity, and we've really looked at the three treasures, which are Jing, Qi, and Shen. Now, Shen, well, let's start with Jing. Jing is your essential energy. It's your essence. Some might term it as your DNA, your inherited energy, what you got from your ancestors, what you have been gifted with in terms of kind of your genetics and how you think, how you feel, and how your body operates in terms of your lineage of what came before. This is your Jing, and it tends to be stored, well, not tends to be, it is stored in the kidneys and the lower dantian, but especially in the kidneys. So this is your Jing. Your Qi is the energy that you get from the food that you eat, what you drink, how you breathe. That's your postnatal Qi, after you're born, the choices you make, the way in which you live, all of these feedback loops, bringing you the energy, that life force energy. So we have Jing stored in the kidneys. Qi, we tend to kind of talk about in kind of the middle of the body. And then we have Shen. And Shen can manifest as like really very bright, light thoughts, bright brain, real connected to the universal mind. So when we're not thinking in our patterns, our neurological patterns that tend to be built up of years and years and years thinking and acting the same way, when we're not in that, when we are just in a clear mind, in that meditative space, we have this almost luminescence of mind. And this is Shen. This is our spirit. Now, it can get a little bit confusing because the Shen is actually housed in the heart and the heart blood. But for the purpose of this meditation and in a lot of practices, you will see that it is Jing, Qi, and Shen. Okay, so the Jing is the wax of the candle, the Qi is the warmth, it's the flame, but the light of the candle is the Shen, it's the spirit, it's how you connect to the divine within you, whether the divine in nature or whether you perceive that as a god, whatever it is, but it is within you, it animates you. This is your spirit. So we have these three treasures in the lower, the middle, and the upper dantian. So we're going to use visualizations to work with these three energy centers and these three energies, and then we're going to use the microcosmic orbit and some oming to bring the energy up the spine, over the top of the head, forehead, throat, chest, and back down to the abdomen. Okay, so we're going to use some microcosmic orbit, then we're going to go into the loving kindness, and then we'll listen to the teaching of Mantak Chia. So just now, settle yourself and wobble on your hips, focusing and feeling into the lower dantian. Feel your perineum. And really feel into your kidneys, your bladder, your whole of your sexual organs, that lower dantian. And as ever, we're going to connect with heaven and earth first. So feeling into that lower dantian, bring that cord right up through the belly button, behind the sternum, through the throat, right to the top of the head. Chin is slightly tucked down to chest, and you'll feel that coming up through the top of the head. And draw that cord up, 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 as if you're being pulled up by a light string, and connect to the North Star, Southern Cross if you're in the Southern Hemisphere. Connect it in. This is the Qi of the universe. This is the Qi that's creates our life force energy. Draw that down through the top of the head, through the throat, behind the sternum, behind the belly button, down to the lower dantian and the perineum. Take the cord deep down, deep into the earth now, through all the many layers of the earth until you can plug into the center. Plug it into the center. And feel the solidity of your body. Feel the bones, feel your flesh, feel your fingernails, your teeth, your tongue in your mouth, the air on your nose. Feel all the organs inside your body and the heart blood pumping around the body. And sitting so that your spine stacks like a column of pennies with your chin slightly down to your chest. Just sit in silent meditation, allowing the thoughts of the day to pass by like clouds. Taking some breaths, slowing it down, and become aware of a pearl in the lower dantian. Small ball of light in the lower dantian. You can place your hands in front of the lower dantian if you wish, and you can inhale and imagine that ball of light getting slightly bigger. Exhale, condense it smaller. Inhale, take that light a little bit bigger. Exhale, compress that light together. Inhale, the ball of light in that pelvis area, vibrating and absorbing, expanding and contracting. Begin to feel the sexual organs tingly, feeling the body and the blood all the way through the pelvic cavity. As you inhale that ball, expand the energy and contract the energy. You can use your hands if this helps, inhaling and exhaling. Imagine that ball of energy condensing, inhaling, expanding like the sun, exhaling, condensing, compressing. Expanding and contracting. With every breath, feeling the tingling, the warmth. And now let that energy, let that ball of energy flow upwards, upwards to the middle of the chest. Let all of that energy flow upwards, creating a ball of light in the middle of the chest. Inhale, that ball of light getting bigger. Exhale, compressing it. Inhale, exhale. You might want to imagine a beautiful, cool pink color. Or even a green. As this ball gets bigger and contracts and condensing. Feeling the chest cavity open and expansive. And that ball of chi expanding with every inhalation. Use the mind to visualize it. Use the body to feel it. Feeling a gentle warmth, relaxing the whole area. You can use your hands. Inhaling, expanding. Exhaling, contracting. Inhaling, expand. Exhale, contract. And now relaxing and just allowing the energy to flow upwards through the throat, all through the neck and the shoulders. Flow upwards, creating a beautiful pearl in the center of the brain. And as you expand, inhale, you expand. As you exhale, compress and condense. Inhale, imagine every single cavity being filled with light in every corner of the brain. Exhale. Inhale, expand. Exhale, contract. So with your eyes closed or open, whichever one helps you to visualize, expand and contract. Expand and contract. You can imagine this as a beautiful golden ball, white golden ball, expanding and contracting, creating a space for this treasure, the spirit of your body. Feel your mind connected to universal mind, empty and clear, luminescent. Inhale, exhale, condense. The last time, inhale, exhale, condense. Now let all of that energy flow from the brain right down through the throat, through the middle dantian, the energy center, down to the lower dantian. And we're going to begin to Om. I'm going to demonstrate first and then we'll join in together. So first of all, I inhale. So with every Om, I'm beginning in the lower dantian. And then as I come up, I push that ball of energy up to the middle dantian. And as I get to the part, I vibrate through the upper dantian. And then as I inhale once more, I imagine that all that energy, that ball of energy, travels down the front of the body in a beautiful silent syllable, which is when I'm inhaling. And then as I exhale, exhaling, Inhale, let the energy fall. Exhale, begin the Om. Allow the energy to fall, forehead, throat, chest, abdomen, and Inhale, let the energy fall and begin to vibrate once more through each of the energy centers. Lower, middle, upper, Enjoy opening with vibration each of the energy centers. Last time. And be aware of your 3 energy centers and your 3 treasures. Jing of the body. Feel that in the lower dantian, be connected into the sexual organs. Qi in the middle space, in the middle dantian. Lung and spleen, breath and food. Creating our own life force energy. Qi. And then the luminescence of the Shen, of the spirit, of the clear mind. Body and spirit together, creating life force energy, made manifest in this body and this life for this short time. So let the mind be clear and let the 3 treasures be clear and open in their dantians as we begin the loving kindness practice. Imagine yourself sitting in a circle and a circle in front of you, touching but not overlapping. Call to mind somebody who you really love. Sit them in the circle. Open the middle dantian, this life force energy, and offer it to them, bathe them in the life force energy. Draw down the chi of heaven through the top of the head, through the clear mind. Loving kindness. May you be happy and may you be well. Wishing that this person is happy and wishing this person is well. You may feel different sensations. Just be patient with the practice and persevere. Remain in the openness of the three dantians, connected with your three treasures of life, and pouring over love connection right from the middle dantian. Blend the breath and the food and send loving kindness. May this person be happy and may this person be well. And see that they are happy and they are well in whatever they choose. And let that dissolve and fall away. Calling to mind somebody you know, a little bit, but not too much. And may this person be happy and may this person be well. If any other thoughts come to mind, again, use the three treasures of this beautiful pearl to clear and open the spaces, connecting with this person that you know as an acquaintance. May they be happy and may they be well. No story needed. May they be happy and may they be well. And letting that dissolve away. Call to mind somebody who's pressing your buttons. Somebody when you meditate comes to mind, or some situation that comes to mind. And place this person in the circle in front of you. The circle that's touching but not overlapping. You're completely safe in your circle and they're contained in theirs. And with this open mind, open heart, and powerful lower dantian, open the middle dantian and wish, may this person be happy. May they be well. No matter what they choose to do. Unconditionally wishing, may they be happy and may they be well. May they be happy and may they be well. See that person in the circle. And may you offer them the love in your heart. May they be happy and may they be well. With no expectation in their behavior, complete forgiveness. May you be happy and may you be well. And now placing you letting that person dissolve, and give thanks that they're there, that they showed up to bring you your catalyst for a greater, more expansive love. And now put you in the circle in front. When would you like to send some love? Maybe there's an element of shame. Maybe a memory comes to mind of where you felt ashamed, of where you would seek forgiveness, of where you'd do things differently. And calling to mind that person, that time, place you in that circle. May you be happy and may you be well. See it as you. Feel you receiving it at that time, in that memory. Filling every single cell of your body with love. Opening to the memory. But with the power of your three treasures now. Able to unconditionally love. Sending all your love and kindness in exactly the same way. And feel you receiving that love and kindness. You are forgiven. You aren't judged. You're loved. Every single cell. And let that memory fade away. Give thanks. Now calling to mind the planet. All the people on the planet. All the life forms. Inanimate and animate. The rocks, the sea, the trees, the birds, all the people. The whales, the dolphins. Be aware of all the life on Earth. And with this big capacity of your big three treasures, lower, middle, and upper. And together, we send great love to this planet. Imbuing the land with love. Imbuing the sea with love. Loving the sea. Loving the land. With such heartfelt gratitude. May all life be well. May all life be happy. Feel that capacity in your middle dantian as you send love to the planet and everybody on it. May all beings be happy. May all beings be well. And let that dissolve away. Give great thanks to Mother Earth and Father Sky of the planets. Come back into the body, becoming aware of the lower, the middle, and the upper dantian as we begin to circulate these three treasures. Just expanding the pearl in the lower dantian first with the breath, the expansion, and condensing, expansion. You could see it as a beautiful indigo or a deep blue. tinged with the sparkling white stars. And let that energy melt up the middle of the body to come to the middle dantian with a beautiful pink glowing ball, expanding and contracting. And let the energy flow up to the upper dantian into a beautiful yellow, gold, white ball, expanding and filling the brain full of light. Exhaling, condensing the chi. As we begin to practice the microcosmic orbit with the three treasures. Inhaling. And on the exhalation, begin the sound. Inhale, let the energy fall down the front of the body. Exhale, beginning in the lower dantian. Travel through the centers. As you inhale, allow the energy to flow down the front of the body, forehead, throat, chest, abdomen. Last time. Sitting and experiencing the three treasures. Your three middle, upper and lower dantian. And sit in this openness as we listen to Mantak Chia talk about the microcosmic orbit.